welcome to the WinBap Youth Group.
On a Sunday morning in August of 2012, a quiet guy with a very mediocre hairstyle was transferred from his church's children's program to their youth group. Step by step, the now 7th grader walked through the doors that would lead him into the Winstanley Baptist Church youth area. The young boy had heard of the youth group before and had even been in this large room, but as I, the young boy, headed towards this door that led inside of this room, I realized that I was actually joining the great group. With a burst of confidence, I opened this door. Not that hard though. And looking around at all the scenery, I noticed the colorful walls, the comfy couches, the exciting games, and teens socializing all around. And now I was a part of this awesome group. Or was I? When I was this introverted 12-year-old kid, it was hard for me to fully feel like I was a part of the group. However, as some time passed and I attended more youth events, I got to know people more. I also started to invite friends, and having friends here that I already knew helped me to become more comfortable about my surroundings. The events we attended were filled with games, but we also managed to fit in worship and/or learning more about the gospel. My entire experience in this church's youth group has strengthened my focus on God, my confidence, and what I believe. My personality has developed from being just essentially bland and serious and whatever to being energetic and fun and SPI. People skills was also something that improved. Knowing the group better meant understanding people better. The biggest event that the group attends is youth camp during the summer. Every year, students leave their families and home to travel to an out-of-state week-long camp. The first year I went was in July of 2016 after my sophomore year of high school. During the latter half of my sophomore year, leading up into the summertime, I felt a change in me. I became much more outgoing than ever before, and that summer, my path to extrovertism truly began. I became SPI. And that's not just my initials or my YouTube personality. I felt that that's the better part of me that I'm pursuing. The me that God wants me to be. From my time at camp, I realized so much about myself and who I could become, my potential in writing, my potential in being comedic, my potential in overall just being a better SPI. The youth group also went through a transition for a full-time youth minister. When the new minister Fielding arrived, he wanted to know what we did previously, so he enlisted the help of the currently oldest regular youth, which was me. As my junior year of high school unfolded, I made many new friends, and I made it my goal to go even farther with inviting friends to the WinBap youth group, so I invited all of them. Well, in real life, not online, of course. Nearly every friend who I knew and made it of a least was eventually invited. Whether it was for a Wednesday night youth worship, a Friday night live, which is a night of games and pizza, a Christmas party, or a game night, I told people of this awesome experience that I have, well, experienced. I made flyers and videos like this one. As I made my second video about Winstanley's youth group introducing Stephen, I decided to officially become the youth group video guy for this church's website and YouTube channel. For events I helped to advertise, I worked together with a former youth, Evan, and Fielding to help organize and coordinate events. For a long time, and ever since my sophomore year, there had been a thought lingering in my mind, a possibility that I felt God was leading me towards. When I was the introverted sophomore, I never thought that I'd be able to stand up in front of my church and speak about a youth event. I never thought I would be able to use my talents in cinematography for advertising my church. I never thought I would be able to get better at public speaking, but videos, especially videos on SBI Studios, my own YouTube channel, helped me to overcome this. I never thought I'd be able to pass out over 100 flyers to friends and acquaintances to this awesome youth group, but God worked in me so that it happened. I never thought I'd become this energetic and comedic guy that I often am today. And I never thought that I would accept God's call for me to youth ministry, but I did. At the time this video is going to be released, I will be starting college for Southwest Baptist University in Missouri, and there I plan to major in and pursue a career in youth ministry. But it doesn't depend on me picking a job, picking where I go, picking places. That's God. I've also wanted to become an author for many years, and I've realized as I'm designing my books that is a purpose of youth ministry. There'll be action-adventure books, but I will strive to make them Christ-centered. And my audience is youth, so that's a medium that I can use to minister to youth. Same thing with YouTube on SPI Studios. I can now feel the buildup of my entire youth group experiences and how it has all led to this. The future will bring new challenges, but I will try hard to stand firm in my faith and face them, because I have hope. Jesus is hope. If I didn't have hope, I never would have changed. Because Jesus used the WinBap youth group to change my life. So, I encourage you, if you're a youth, and that's a youth is like within the grades of 7 through 12, please come to the youth group at Winstanley Baptist Church. I promise you, if you stick around, God will change your life in some way, shape, or form, whether it be small or big. And if you're not a youth, please show this video to someone who is, especially if they need the encouragement. I certainly did, seeing as how my comfort zone really wasn't that sizable. But seriously, trust me, it's all worth it. #WinBap Youth Group. I will never forget it.